Alright, hello everyone. Happy Wednesday. Mahjong Wednesday. Mahjong Wednesday. Whatever. Whatever alliteration you choose. We make our own alliteration in this house. Hello everyone. Hey Dark Slayer Head and Nanao. Thanks to Janely for following the channel on Twitch as well. Thanks. Appreciate it. Like Mahjong, what's up, what's up? Yeah. That Gintama collab coming up soon. Pretty hyped for that. I've actually been watching Gintama in the back lately. I've been preparing. I've been wanting to watch Gintama for like a while, I guess. It's in the back of my mind along with like JoJo's and the end of Attack on Titan and a bunch of other stuff I've like never bothered watching. I remembered that like I could just like while I'm like playing Mahjong or like working on a video or something, I just have it on the background, so that's what I've been doing. Hosting a Riichi City Mahjong tournament? Is it like this week? Like when is it? I probably won't be able to play anything like within like the next 2 weeks or so. Probably not. Yeah. First 2 weeks of December? Okay, then maybe I'll think about it. Yeah. But yeah, anyway. Last time we pretty good run, if I say so myself. Haven't had a fourth in a long time. Have to go way back. Way back to a dark past that we'll never talk about ever again. Where we were not Mastered 3. And now we are. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Yeah. Skill prevails. Don't worry. Skill prevails. If you know you could do it, it will happen. Just, you know, you need to roll the dice a couple more 100 times or so. Right? What do you think, Yui? Okay, she doesn't like being poked. Great. I didn't have that intention. I just wanted to pat, you know, pat on the shoulder. Alright, here we go. Let's play. Hey, Adrian, what's up? Keep wooden. That's the plan. That's the plan. Keep wooden. Wish I could have, like, Gintama in the background while I'm watching. I mean, I guess I could. It's just, I wouldn't be able to, like... I wouldn't be able to, like, show you guys if that's actually happening. Yeah, otherwise I've just been like really busy making video and stuff. And also writing college recommendation letters. Man. It's crazy. You should really thank your teachers for like writing you that stuff, cuz yeah, I mean it doesn't take that much time. But then the thought of like, oh man, if like 2 more people ask me to do this, then it's like I'm gonna have like no free time left. Oh well. Got some messages saying that a bunch of students do want my contact information. I'm like, oh yeah, sure, give it to them in a few weeks when I have free time. Yeah. Sanshoku, by the way? Anyone else know this Sanshoku? Or Sanshoku blinders on today? Hopefully not. East as well, the Dora. I do see that, so... I'll cut the 6 early-ish. Testing the waters. West comes out, doesn't get pwned. That's nice to know. Green is completely safe, we'll keep that. Alright, you were already in Tenpai. Dangerous in hindsight, then. Oof. Luckily, I'm not the one that that gets hurt by most of that. Since I'm not the dealer. 9 so, I guess. Sure. 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku is also... I think that's the more likely thing. If I get a 6 here, then we'll switch over. Slide over. Here we go. Yeah. I did also like go to that poker tournament. I went to the poker to a poker tournament last Saturday, like after the stream. I was like really tired after that stream, so maybe not like the best opportunity for me to like play in a poker tournament. It definitely was like it it lasts it doesn't last as long as like a mahjong thing. And certainly like there's a lot of downtime. But I got actually some pretty lucky hands. I got like I got an ace high flush and stuff to like get a bunch of points. But I think like in that game I'm just not prepared to play with a lead. I'm not like very practiced in that. I'm very used to just like having like a minimum amount of chips, so I wasn't ready to actually like, you know, push for a win. And I just like slowly bled out money because like I just didn't get enough winning hands. I kept drawing like really bad stuff. And eventually I just got impatient and just like essentially stopped wanting to play the game and just like did something stupid. It's like, oh yeah, sure, I'll bet on a pair of jacks, why not? And then someone had a 3 of a kind that I totally saw coming. Oof. I find I have that issue a lot. I'm like playing a game. It's like I'm just starting out and I'm getting to that level where like I'm really thinking about like the strategy and stuff. Like it's just tiring. Yeah. It gets tiring after a while. And patience is a big thing. I don't really know how to play while being impatient, you know. In poker. Maybe another game. Maybe in like Mahjong I'll be okay. Because like I've done this so many different times. I've folded so many different ways that it's not gonna matter to me too much anymore. If I do it a 10th or 12th time. 10,000th time, I mean. That's just how it goes. Pawn, no, I think we're good. I also have to like make sure the next time I go to a mahjong thing, I don't accidentally say pawn when I don't want to. Man, that's been killing me. It's been it's happened to me like once, like every like major mahjong thing I've went to. So maybe like once every like couple months, I guess. I don't know what comes up. You know, I just get too excited, you know. Hey, Damikos. And Trevor, what's up? What is this? Let's keep it like this, I guess. Yeah, I'm looking for the 567 Sanshoku. I'm just like not sure how it actually get there. Unless maybe I should have cut the 4 actually. No, I don't think so. Well, I'd have been like slightly more efficient. Whoa, what the heck? If I cut the 4 or cut the 7. I don't think it would have made much of a difference. I'm looking for the Ipeco. The Ipeco would be great. The 6s are mostly gone. Alright, there's the 5. So I could do this? No, I should have done this, right? Our hand's still good. We're gonna push. Yeah, I think I should have done this. Right? Is there like a better chance I'll get a... Eights? Damn it. Oh, man. One or the other. Oh, I guess, like, it was a 1 chance on the other one. So the 8th pin was actually better. Whoops, missed that one. Alright, I guess I'm a little bit too tired today. I've been spending too much of my energy on all this stuff. I didn't want to, like, not stream, though. So here I am. Still kicking it, still doing my thing. What is this? Keep... Around here, I'm gonna get my pair somewhere, probably. It's like, it has a pretty good pair weight. I'll keep the west for a little bit. I'm okay with cutting the 2 if I keep this Ryokan. 2 isn't like crazy or anything. And I'll have this, yeah. Oh, come on. What do I get? Such a good tile that I can't actually connect to. I can't actually use. That's okay. We're gonna connect to it in post. Dang. Okay. This is really sad. This is really sad. I'm not really sure if this is correct. Maybe the chi, but like... I wouldn't have much value. I'd probably... I'd have to like connect to the Dora, which isn't guaranteed, and then it would only still be 3 Han. So it's just gonna be like this. Sure. Sure, we'll cut the 5. Unfortunate. Hope all your games are going better than mine right now. Oh no. Not again. Okay. It's not. Well, I didn't get such good luck either on my Cancer Cup in my Uma Musume I played. I just finished that one. I got super lucky somehow to like win the other 2 cups, and finally I got a 2nd. And this one. So that's 0 and 1 for gacha games today. Like gacha games I actually care about today. I don't know. Hopefully that doesn't carry over to here. Crossing my fingers. What if I just played better? If I just play better, then I think I'll be okay. We'll hold on to the Dora. This hand isn't very exciting anyway. Maybe it could be Chitoy. I wouldn't mind. Wouldn't mind a Chitoy at this point. To like make a big comeback. Alright, yeah, 9 pin, 9 pin. We'll do it like this. Why? It's gonna be a fun time though. I'm anticipating like once the Gintama collab comes around, my Mahjong video is gonna be like ready at some point. I don't know when. And then I'm gonna like go to I'm going to the Philly Open to play more Mahjong. When that happens, that's gonna be cool. Alright. Alright. Tanyo? 、 Sure. Let's see if like I can actually like record my games. I was like kind of bummed out I couldn't record my games back when I was playing in New York. I think that'd be like fun to show off. Okay, green. North here. I still have like a lot of footage though from like way back then. Ooh. Alright, you deserve that one. I have a lot of footage of that. It's just it exists. I'm saying it exists. Like I haven't forgotten about it. It's just I haven't had the opportunity or the time to like, actually go back and make something out of it. And maybe at this point I never will. That's like the saddest part. I have too much content, I guess. Too much and not enough at the same time. Oh well. Oh well. Maybe one day. Maybe like years. Maybe like a year from now, when it's like the Riichi like 2026 tournament happens. Then I'll finally release my 2025 footage. Be like, you've this is for all of my fans that have been waiting a whole year for this tournament footage to come out. And it's nothing crazy. Nothing crazy, but it's good vibes. So here. It's next to the door though. Maybe I should have kept it. Tanya is fine also. Like having Tanya. Savage Omega Planets. What is that? Never heard of it. I'm interested in learning more. Final Fantasy. Is like Final Fantasy 14? Okay, the 5-so is like completely dead anyway. Go for it? I don't think so. Oh, that's really unfortunate. I didn't realize this 5-6 way was just so dead. If I had known, I think I would have called pawn. I still can like, yeah, we'll chi. I'll keep hold on the south for a bit, because that could be my way to fix this hand if I get double south. Literally double south. It'll be better than the Dora. Better than Dora plus Tanyo. Oh, this is... I just like even thought of like with a hand like this, I usually like if the sequence is dead, I usually pawn and then like wait on the 5, but I discarded with a 5. Okay, I'm not in it right now. Sorry to say. It's okay though. We're gonna do our best. Hey, Sakai Lord, what's up? Just chilling over here. Wednesday night Mahjong. Although we're not in the best spot, but I think we could do it. Yeah, that's a good hand. It's a good hand, and I think we could do it like this, where I'm cutting the penchant first, keeping the most amount of potential over here. This is a pretty good one for pair weights. Keep the 1 just in case to get the 2 for the straight chance, and also to catch another Dora, which I don't need anymore. And then now I just need a pair. I have all my sequences. So if I get a 4 or 7 first, then that's an easy pair. 4, 7, so here. It'll be a two-sided pair weight. Won't be too bad. There we go. Now we play the waiting game until it comes. Yeah. Khan? What's this guy doing? Who's this guy? He's in Master 1? Yeah, you need to do those cons back in gold rooms, not over here, man. I don't know. Maybe he has a plan. It's not impossible. You know, I've done like silly looking cons before. For a donation, I'll accept it. I accept your donation. Okay. Oh wow. That reminds me. Cut the 8 here. So I have been doing like Mahjong coaching lately. But for anyone who's like who happens to be interested in it like at the moment, whoever happens to be interested in it at the moment, fortunately I won't be able to do more coaching sessions for a little while. So yeah. 2-5. Yep. Better playered. Let's go. Defense. Yeah, so if anyone is interested in coaching, in Mahjong coaching, even if I won't be able to help you right now, you can like let me know, and maybe I'll like we can arrange something later. Also think of like change the prices and stuff. Like once I do get more time, more opportunities for that. I don't anticipate like I have been anticipating that there is like an influx of Mahjong players coming, and maybe more around the corner. But I don't anticipate a lot of them are going to be that interested in like Mahjong coaching. Maybe give it a couple months, right? And then like maybe like one of them out of like 10,000 would be interested. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna do it this way. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun though. I'm getting back to my, my teacher mode. Practicing all the teaching skills. And like in reviews and stuff. What to do here? It is a decent hand. I cut the 1 and 3 pin. But at the same time, it is against the dealer and I don't want to die. Three-pin sushi to both. Okay. I really wouldn't want to deal into either one of them. It's like a catastrophic scenario. Okay. I should have cut the cut the 8 mon, but oh well. 3 mon is also safe. Chi. And then cut the 3-pin. Is the 3-pin safe? Yeah, 3-pin safe. Chi. And then... can chi another 3 so, 4 so... 6 so is 5 so I think as well. Yeah, 5 so also works. 7 so. Okay. Okay, game's just over. GG. I sniff me gooch. Thanks for following on Twitch. Appreciate it. Hey, Mr. Maestro. Rocks made to Adept 2, bring with confidence. 3 games in, and I'm back in the dumps. And now I am getting the full Chong experience. It's true. Yeah. Glad you're taking it well. Mahjong Tanoshi. Mahjong is so much fun. Yeah, you know, the lows and the highs are all part of that. But yeah. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Yeah. Just keep playing, having fun along the way, and maybe you'll rank up eventually. Ipego, what's up? Hey, Tony. How you doing? Oof. Yeah, maybe you could tell that that I've been doing a lot of like recording and stuff for like videos, like cause like I have like a cough right now. Like it's just been like it makes me think like you know, back like around a year ago, where I had this like terrible cough that lasted forever. Maybe that was just because I was a teacher and just because I was just like yelling my lungs off all the time. Anyway, you met Jed and Garth. Nice. The Mahjong Matsuri. Yeah. I would have loved to let's go with stuff like that. I'd love to like meet more like, you know, Mahjong people, especially Jed and Garth. They seem cool. Place 3rd. Nice. Congrats. 3rd out of how many? Of like 20? All Tonpu? Mm-hmm. Tonpu-sen tournament, huh? That's East only, guys. Not any South rounds. That's crazy. A 30-minute time limit. Yeah, I've never actually heard of that. It sounds like fun, though. It sounds fun. I do still like East only, in a way. I do like Tonpu-sen. I think it gets like a bad rap, you know, just like Sanma. But still a fine way to play Mahjong. Alright, 2-pin first. Just end in East 1 regardless, true. Hey Kyle, by the way. Don't think I said hi. What's up? Last 2 was like 49k and a Tonpu-sen? That's what? 49k? A 49k second place? In an East only? What the heck happened? Ooh, is it time for to fold? Wait, 1, 2, 3. I'm just look at this. There actually haven't been a lot of Suji like tested. Like not a lot of tiles that passed. So yeah, who knows? Managed to catch it, nice. We are the dealer too. Dude, how long has it been since I pushed a tile like that and actually like went through and it worked? And like I actually got tenpai and I could chase? It feels like it's been forever since I've done that. Eric was on the last Tonpu game. Mangan rolled on his first dealership, then I sumoed the dealer Hanuman hand, but he won a Mangan after my dealer. Okay, so it's just like a 2-person race, and then the rest of the table just like looked over and like cried to themselves, just like, oh no, I'm never gonna win a hand here. There we go. Hey, Lane Coffin. Finally got out of novice and still climbing Love that my friends are finally starting to understand what's happening in the game too. Yeah. Mahjong is so exciting when you know what's going on. It's so cool. It's so cool, and I don't have like a ton of experience of like watching Mahjong when I was like kind of starting out, although I did get into Mahjong by watching a tournament when I had no idea what was going on. I still thought it was cool to watch. But I guess you don't really have to know that much to like have it be exciting. That's like the cool part about it. But then like you know, like once you learn like a little bit of like efficiency and stuff, and like you learn like what good tiles are supposed to be played, then it's like then Mahjong, like watching people play Mahjong just ends up being like really confusing because like you're just like why did they do that? Why do they do this? Why don't they do this? And there's just like so much more of the game that you just like, you know, you can't see yet. And you know, it might not even be flashy or anything. It just like nothing might happen because, you know, like before or after it, after the decision. It's just like it's a weird decision and passes you by. And you question a little bit and it's like there's no way you could come up with an answer. But when in reality it was like some like complex like you know, decision between like you know, safety, value, defense, speed, all this stuff. But like you need like 2, 3, 4 years of Mahjong experience before you can like slightly get. That's me like watching pros play Mahjong. I go like, huh? And just like, I'll just stick with the moves I know. I'll just stick with what I understand. Okay, we'll cheat now. Keep this east. I'm hoping I can get the east, but if I don't, maybe I should have just cut it. Alright, I'll just cut it now. There we go. Learned by the basic Mahjong Soul tutorial. I'm watching Revaz mostly. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear that I'm helping. Doing some good in the world. First time I tried learning was when it was added to Final Fantasy 14. All they had was for tutorial was a wall of text rulebook. I remember that. Yeah. I remember reading that. Or not reading it. I remember looking at that like giant like online textbook that they had in Final Fantasy 14. And then being like, I ain't reading this. Like, I read maybe the first page. And I don't think I understand. I mean, that wasn't enough to like know what a Yaku was. So I was like definitely screwed. Me and my friend were just like clicking random buttons to see what happens. Just like, I don't know what that did. Classic Mahjong experience. Quintessential even. Are you know, have you ever really played Mahjong if you've never like sat in an online client you've never played before, you know, with a friend, and you're both just being like utterly like confused at like what anything does, like what all these like words mean, can't even read the Chinese characters. I don't know if you've actually played Mahjong then, if you've never had that experience. Okay, I'm still gonna cut it. It's so hell weight actually. I'm just kind of kidding. Figured you'd had something. I was still gonna push though. Keep this dealer seat. Yeah, no way you're waiting on the sushi 6-pin. Well, that's the quintessential experience now. I'm sure like back in like 2002, that was not the Mahjong experience. Sure, back in the day it was a lot different. You probably had like some idea of what Mahjong was coming into it. white here. I'll keep the west as potential pair. I do need another pair. You read the whole thing? Dang. That's commitment. Watch out for this person. They read the whole Final Fantasy 14 Mahjong rulebook. Yeah. So like right now I'm like trying to actually make a Mahjong, like another like Mahjong tutorial-ish video. I'm like being reacquainted with the fact that like it's just really hard. It's just you know, it's hard to do that. It's hard to like be really succinct when talking about like how Mahjong works, because there's so many little things that you could like focus on here and there. Do I want to keep Sanshoku? I think Pinfu is fine. There's so many little things, like little details. And like so much of it is just completely irrelevant to like how you actually win in Mahjong. It's just like, okay, well, you know, there's this wall, you know, that you draw from. It's kind of like the deck, and you could like, you know, like in real life Mahjong, you have to set up the wall, and there's all these rules of like how you draw from it, you know, etc., etc. The fact that if someone calls pawn, you know, or they could like skip someone's turn, and like but like the, you know, it'll continue. Otherwise, the game will just keep continuing as normal, even though your turn just got skipped. A lot of buts, yeah. Fruity 10, all this stuff. But you know, at the end of the day, you know, you gotta keep it as like as simple and as brief as possible, just so that like if you want to play with, you know, get someone to play the game right away with you. I should have cut the three so here. That they, you know, that they'll just have just enough to just like get carried along, and then like you could help them with the little things, you know. At least like that's the benefit of Mahjong Soul, and like all the, you know, the new Mahjong like online clients and stuff, is that they're pretty good at helping you with the little things. They might not explain to you what Riichi means, you know, unless you go into the tutorial and stuff, but they'll tell you that you could do it. They'll tell you like, you know, what tile you need. They'll tell you when you could win. Alright, sure. Well, that's Tsuji. Dead weight, yeah. But this inside Tsuji? Sumo, wow. I'm just really good at Mahjong, guys. Beautiful. Alright, well, that was all stemming from a mistake. Because I don't think I should have cut the 3-mon. I don't know what my hand would have been looking like if I actually cut the 4, so no, like seeing that I actually would have drawn the 2-so and completed the sequence anyway, so I don't know. Worked out though. It worked out. Cut the 7, I guess. Anyway, hello anyone just joining us. Let's see. Waves, what's up? Bonzi, hello. Yeah, I'm really happy that like I don't even know, like I don't even remember why it happened, or like how it started. Like cuz I wasn't, like 2 years ago I wasn't making like Mahjong, a lot of Mahjong streams. But I you know, I decided anyway to like make a Mahjong tutorial, because because I thought like it was kind of a shame that like, you know, I came thinking that like, you know, Mahjong was this crazy hard and weird and, you know, difficult game, and then when I actually played it, it's just, you know, it very clearly, you know, came to me that I mean, that was kind of true, and then also it wasn't true. That like, you know, in like teaching my friends how to play at like bars and like, you know, gatherings and stuff, that like, you know, actually the game could be like, you know, pretty fun and approachable. And so like that's what made me want to do the Mahjong shorts, the Mahjong tutorial shorts that I started out with. Toy anyone? Toy? By the way, all triples. I'm glad that's still doing well. It didn't do well at first, you know. It took a while before people ended up finding that tutorial. This 1 minute tutorial on how to win Mahjong. Yes, if you in just 1 minute you can figure out how to win Mahjong, just like I'm doing right now. Come on, where's the third con? I need the third con right now, please. Please give me the third con. Oh my god, please. I've never gotten 3 quads on Kansu. I've never gotten this Yaku, ever. The 6 mod is in the wall somewhere, surely. Surely. Alright, it's fine, I guess. I mean, you know, I don't need the San Kansu. It's just 2 Han, but I'd like to say I got it. I mean, at this point, what is this? Red Dragon, Toy, all triples. That's 3 Han, and then 2 Dora, 5 Han, or 6 Han with if I get the if I get another Dora. That's pretty good. This guy might do it. This guy might push into it. I mean, he has 2 Dora too. He's like behind. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Hey, Dr. Sex. How you doing? Hey, Vernoon. Kyle says he's still confused about how Fu affects scoring. Well, let me tell you all about multiplicative scaling versus exponential scaling. The formula for scoring is I kind of forget. I kind of forgot what it was. But yeah, well, okay, I'm actually going to explain it. Yeah, sure. Hey, Toasty, thanks for the 3 month subscription. Appreciate it. So Fu is just a multiplier. So if you multiply the multiplier by any amount, your score will be multiplied by that amount. So like baseline, you start at 30 Fu. If you go to 40 Fu, that's a 33% increase. You're, you know, going from 30 to 40 via multiplication is multiplying by 1 1/3. So you're increasing your Fu by 33%. You're also increasing your score by 33%. That's how you get from 1,000 to 1,300. You're going up by 30%. Yeah. And if you double your Fu, you go from 30 to 60, then you double your points. You go from 1,000 to 2,000. Yeah. That's actually all what Fu does. It's actually fairly intuitive. It's just like because of rounding, like it ends up being like, okay, sometimes it's like 100 off or like not 100 off, and it's just like a, you know, depending on if it's rolling or not, and people don't actually want to do math, you know, they want to just like, you know, memorize the scoring chart and stuff, and you know, fair enough. That's what I did as well. But the math itself I don't think it's actually that difficult. I mean, you know, if you're okay with like high school-ish math, if you've like done algebra before, I don't think it's that difficult. Have you seen what an exponent is? I don't think it's that difficult. To each their own. Fu's only cool when you get the 3 Han Mangan. Yeah. The forbidden 3 Han 70 Fu Mangan. Yeah. Got 2 pin here. And you understand the different kinds of scaling the charts to see always just seem confusing. Sure, yeah. 9 mon. 9 mon, and then honestly 8 mons can probably still work. Yeah, well. I guess it's more like if the trickier part about Fu, I guess, is just like actually just remembering all the different Fu sources. And then also remembering that like most of the time you're never gonna get 40 Fu anyway, but like the one time you do, you have to remember it. You have to remember your 40 Fu sumo that one time, which at least is the same thing as 20 Fu sumo, just doubled. Math. I love math. I love numbers. Mahjong is fun, guys. Mahjong is fun. Don't get it twisted though, because you couldn't. I'm actually not sure. If you like absolutely despised math, I'm wondering like how far you could get in Mahjong in spite of that. I am wondering. I'm curious. I don't think you need to be like a math like nerd to like Mahjong. But like there is a lot of like numbers if you want to play it like more seriously. Well, people get like an intuitive, human beings are really smart, Like, yeah, they get like an intuitive feel for stuff that they don't have like a complete understanding for. But it's somewhere in their brain, All you need is Riichi, yeah. You can't aim for ±0 and be an anime character? Yeah, that's true. That's true. You definitely need math for that. There we go. I hate math. I just build my hand, hope it's as good as I feel it is. Certainly, I don't think like math is like important for enjoying Mahjong. Besides like counting to 9. Yeah, if you can count to 9, if you know what a 9 is, I think I think you could play Mahjong. And then someone else could tell you what your hand is worth. Play enough, you get a feel for value. Yeah. See, that's a Dora tile. It's shiny. That means their hand is worth slightly more than usual. Cut this. I could like go for the Cheetoy transition like somewhere here. Yeah. It's Ishanten. I could have cut the 3 and 4. I probably should have, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the 4. And then cut the 3. And then maybe by some magic I'll still get 10 pi with 7 pairs. Or not. What's happening over here? Have you seen the rule set changes in the next RC update? No, what's happening? Riichi City doing something cool again? Uh-oh. I figured there was like something crazy. Yeah, I'm lucky I didn't deal into that, honestly. Figured there was like something fishy going on. Suanko. One day I'll get a Yakuman. Who's that? Tangy Andy with a raid? Hey, thanks. Welcome, Tangy Andy viewers. How you doing? Guessing we're playing Mahjong? I play Mahjong too. Master 3 right now. I just promoted from Master 2 after demoting from Master 3. Back right where we started. You also have a YouTube channel if you want to check that out. Pretty cool. Yeah. Appreciate it. I'll check out your channel later. Same, my games have been going poorly. Oh no. Sorry to hear that. Well, you know, we all have our ups and downs. I just had like a not so great last game, but kind of chilling this one. Felt pretty good. I had like a good pushing situation. Felt like wow, that was a good move, and I got rewarded for it. It feels good when that happens, because that's not a guarantee, you know. In the game we all play. Hey, don't keep us hanging for noon. What's happening in Riichi City? what's going on? Now you got me curious. I'm still holding this 4-6 just because it has the Dora acceptance. But I'll probably just cut it. At the very least, the 4-so is like completely safe. Okay, 6-so first, then the 4. They just introduced new custom rules, but that's for customs only, I think. Well, that's kind of what I figured. I didn't think they would actually be, yeah. Akanashi. They didn't have Akanashi before? Huh? Like you always had to play with red 5s on? In Riichi City? I mean, I would have never known because I always play with red 5s on. I always play Akari. For some upcoming tournament, yeah, that makes sense. No 10 Riichi is interesting though. Just check you can't. Oh, come on. I just cut everything, man. All right, we need to abort this. 7-pin? I don't expect the 3 or 6 to actually come. I'm like half folding, except not really. All right. I just didn't want to cut the Dora. This is fine. That's crazy. I didn't know there was no Akanashi. The 8-so, I guess. Adding no 10 Riichi, that's so funny. So it just like shows up. Like that's just inviting people to like do it by mistake. I mean, it's like I've never done a no 10 Riichi intentionally before. So it's just like it's just like adding the extra layer of like, okay, you can technically you can Riichi at any time, right? Technically you can Riichi at any time, which means that's like one more like skill set you actually have to practice in Riichi City as opposed to like, you know, other Mahjong games. You know, you actually have to know when you're in Tenpai. You actually have to know what you're in Tenpai. You actually have to know like what tile you can discard for your Riichi. Otherwise, you're gonna get it wrong and you're gonna be in no 10. The game won't highlight for you exactly which tile you need to discard. Hey Churchill, by the way, just saw your message. Recently started playing on Tenho over Mahjong Soul. Have you played on both? Yeah. I play mostly Mahjong Soul. I don't usually play on Tenho. I only play it like basically as like an alt account whenever I like don't want to play on Mahjong Soul for whatever reason. Like save my rank for a stream or something, or practice other stuff. Same with Riichi City. Like I've already lost 2 Tenho accounts to the ether because I didn't like log on. You know, like in 6-month intervals. So that was kind of lame. Yeah, I bet I'd have like if I took a Tenho account seriously, I bet it could be like pretty decent. Okay, gotta be careful. We have 789 Sanshoku. Don't get it twisted. Right? We're keeping the 789 Sanshoku. I actually would rather keep this white dragon as a safe tile to our Shimacha here. It's gonna be hard for you to wait on a white dragon to win. This guy could still do it. Toyman, crossplayer could still do it. It's possible. Alright, if the 8-pin shows up, we're gonna achieve the 8-pin for sure. Let's zoom on now. Actually, I think I'll just take any Tenpai, right? Ooh, okay. I'll cut this. Yeah, let's just take any Tenpai. It's getting late anyway. Late into the hand. Yeah, if the 8... Like, the 8 is such a specific tile that if it comes out, I'm definitely gonna cheat. Speaking of... So it just needs to come back around. Oh, this would be crazy, but it's not gonna happen. That would have been insane. What an insane wait on Genbutsu there for a Sanshoku Tudora Mangan. Dama. That would have been so sick. Oh well. Yeah, that's the big reason why I don't play on Riichi City yet, because the competition isn't as strong. There isn't as many players playing the higher ranked rooms in comparison to Mahjong Soul and Tenno. I guess you could argue that you know, if I was really seriously grinding Mahjong, I'd be playing on Tenho. But yeah, you know, I think the Mahjong Soul middle ground is actually perfect for me. You know, then I could just like goof around with emotes sometimes. Free pin here. Wonder if Mahjong Soul's higher number of players outranks Tenho's higher skill. Yeah, I wonder. I have actually no idea. I'm assuming just more people playing on Mahjong Soul in general. Mahjong Soul has a bit too much feed for me sometimes. I feel that. What is going on over there? I think I'm going to play more like for Chitoy here. I could still get like an Ipeco, so I'll still keep the 334. Because if I get the 4 and 7, that could be nice, but now I have to actually think. You can go for it. Or the pawn, I guess, would have been fun, but the 3-so's dead already. Okay. Just commit to the Chitoy. My safest opportunities. Okay, so I am worried a little bit about like what East Guy is carrying. Throw this first. Keeping the red, huh? Because it's free 10. It's like not that much different from the south, really. And if I draw any other tile, then I'm just not going to wait on it anyway. It doesn't matter. But also holding out to this fruity 10 tile makes it a little bit harder to guess that I'm going for a Chitoy. Okay, we're going to push a little bit. A little bit? Oh. Alright, maybe that one isn't worth it. I should cut the one. It's fine. Cutting the one is fine. There's no way he's waiting on the one. Actually, no way. We could have had 2 norths here. We could have had, like, actually Ishanten on Ipego. 3 mon. Suwonko time trust. Welp. Nice draw. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, nice hand. Alright, second place, anyone? Second place? Second place is actually my favorite place in Mahjong. You know, it's very homely. It's cool. It's got a couch that you could like sleep on whenever you're tired. It's got like a water cooler. It's pretty nice, you know. Coffee isn't so bad. This needs a direct Hanuman for first. Yeah, you know, it's still South 3, so any number of combination of things can happen. You know, maybe this guy gets the Yakuban direct hit, you know, and then we'll just do the same thing, but it'll actually be even worse. Okay, I guess I'll cut this stuff right away then. I don't really want this guy to get a Mangan either, if I can help it. Luckily, I don't have to discard the 5-pin anymore. I connected to it. 5, 6, 7 Sanshoku is possible. Wow. Still possible. 8 mon, 2 mon pair, 2 so or 5 so. If we get the 8 so, it's dead. Unless we can make 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku, which might not even be a bad idea, to be honest. I'm still gonna cut it. Please don't roll me. Oh, fuck. GG. Alright, that was on me. Speaking of Hanuman. Honestly, I don't even know if that push was... I think that push was still reasonable. Like, I could have waited on it, but my chances of winning would be great if I were to wait on it. Sure. But it does mean now we're just fighting for third, which is unfortunate. Is there any, in a sense, in pushing hard when in second? Yeah. It depends on, like, your distance from fourth. Like, if you're, it doesn't really make any sense if you're, like, if you're in a real danger to get fourth. And in a sense, like, I kind of am in that position now, but at the very least, I wasn't in the position last hand. I could deal into a Hanuman and I'm still, like, in the game and not in fourth. So that's nice. Chi. Alright. Let's get out of here. Hadn't had any good times here. Oh well. Nice hand over there, though. Nice hand. Good flush. I don't think you could have predicted the Shun win. I could have. I mean, it was live. There was no, like, red dragons out. He was, like, definitely in Tenpai. Because he discarded, like, a bunch of Pinzu tiles. So, like, it was, like, once you start, like, discarding Pinzu, like, you start discarding, like, the tiles that are, like, obviously part of your flesh. Like, at that point, it's pretty likely you're going to be in Tenpai, because, like, most of your tiles are going to connect. So, like this guy, I mean, yeah, he was already in Tenpai, like, around, on this 9-pin. I figured it was in Tenpai. What does Maka think about my dealing? That's the only thing I'm really curious about for this one. Yeah. Yeah. Maka's okay with it. I figured Maka would be okay with it. Maka's usually okay with stuff like that. And I think I'm okay with that too. Playing like not cutting the red dragon is like really defensive there. It's like really, yeah. But it definitely could have dealt in, and it did, and it could deal in for a lot, and it did. But also, there's a chance that it doesn't happen, and on the off chance that it does happen, which it did, I still didn't get fourth that game. I just got third. And, like, if they had, like, such a good hand, I should be, like, trying to stop them from trying to win the hand by pushing my own hand anyway, right? This kind of stuff we're talking about, this kind of stuff I talk about with my Mahjong students, understanding positioning. Yeah. Making nuanced decisions. That's what I'm all about, guys. That's all about. I'm about the nuance. So folding would have been best? No, I'm not saying folding is the best case there either. I'm just saying you could be like, yeah, the red dragon is obviously dangerous here. But the red dragon is also like one out of like however many possible weights in their hand. And you could be like, well, even if I know there's definitely a good chance it could be the red dragon. Is that chance like 100%? No, it's not 100%, so maybe it's like worth risking. Okay, this is weird. This is a weird kind of scenario. I think I'll do it like this. And then I really want to build something around here. But if I get the 4, then I could go back to the shape I started with. Ooh, that's really nice. That's really nice. Okay. Because this 3 was connected to this 5, 6, 7, an 8 here actually means the 6, 7 could be used in the 6, 7, 8 sequence instead, which leaves the 5 out to connect back with the 3. Yeah. Mahjong, guys. This game is so cool. Oh, Ryankan as well. Awesome. 6, 7, yeah. Because it used to be a 5, 6, 7 with the 6, 7 attached to the 5, but now the 8 is here. The 6, 7 has a new guy to attach to. The 6, 7, 8 now. which you know, frees these other guys. Is this a cool shape too? If I get the 2, I just discard the 8 and I still keep the red 5. If I get the 4, then I just obviously keep both. This is so cool. Mahjong is so cool, guys. I love numbers. I love counting to 3. Anyway. Oh, God. Mind Tempai yet? 2 Dora. 2 Dora, bad weight. We'll dominate this, I guess. It's pretty late. If it was like row 1, I could have Riichi'd. 5200. Too pure for my brain rot. Mahjong, the ultimate cure for brain rot. The ultimate cure for brain rot. Gambling. Yeah. Well, you know, you're rotting your brain in a different kind of way. It's just, you're also making decisions as you're doing it. Kinda. You're making more decisions than just swiping up and down. What is this? I'm just gonna assume this is like Tanya. This is probably gonna be like a Tanya or something. Or Hatsu. I can get a green dragon here. Or it could be an Itsu. Well, but I lose the Dora if that happens. Okay. Now we don't have to wait on the 1-2. Mahjong is maybe the most fun game I've played, and I like it down in mid-Anshan. I do too. Mahjong is really cool. You know, it's an endless machine of like creating fun and complicated situations. You know, while also, you know, it also just like, you know, gives you a break sometimes and just gives you like all the best tiles, and it's just like, I don't have to think. I just like press the Riichi button and be like, woo, wee. Love it. YouTube restored. Something happened to YouTube. What happens to YouTube, guys? YouTube died. Well, that was weird. YouTube just actually just died. Cause yeah, my stream doesn't have any drop frames right now. So it was totally fine on my head. What the heck? That's crazy. Anyway, welcome to the stream, Asher Blackwood. Anyone else just joining us? Yeah. Saying you've probably been here for a while, but hello anyway. I don't think I've said hello. The site YouTube exploded. What the hell? Is it the apocalypse? Is it finally time? Is it the end of the internet? I hope you have all your favorite videos on the saved on a hard drive somewhere. You know, all your, you know, your classics, like the guy playing Canon on his electric guitar. And like keyboard cat and like fucking there's plenty of other great YouTube videos and stuff. I looked over like my old favorites like recently, actually. Go down memory lane. I remember like there were some like spy party videos I forgot to favorite. Like I don't want to forget those. Why not keep the 9-mon? I figured this hand was probably just gonna be a sequence hand anyway, but if I thought that maybe it could have been Chitoy instead, I could have tried keeping the 9-mon, but other than that, like there was not really any point since I had other pairs. The 9-mon doesn't help that much. Even if I kept it, I would just have a pair of 9-mon. When I have like another pair of 9 so. Not a huge difference. What do I do here? 1 pin, I guess? Like, 4 so is terrible. 5 so is also terrible. For a different reason. 2-mon. I don't think I really want to cut a 2-mon here. Although it's twice cut now. 6 pin. I have no Suji. Do I cut 2-mon anyway? I really have like nothing better. This is pretty bad. Cut 2-mon. It's next to the Riichi tile, but like it is coming off the 1-3. Oh my god, are you serious? Cut the 8. Out of all the tiles, maybe... Are you serious? I'm getting nothing. Okay, 5. Finally, I've safe tile. Finally, I can put 5 in. And technically, I am in East Shanten, right? Yeah, I am. I think I would love to have the pair of 4s because I don't really trust the 4-7-mon. 4-7-mon is really dangerous now. Oh my god. Yeah, just like end it, bro. Get us out of here. There's no way I was giving that 147. 147, so. What tiles do we need for Tenpai? It was we had a triplet. So we could have like paired any of our tiles to get into Tenpai. Well, really just pair the 4-mon. Or we complete the 1-2-3 so with the 3 so, yeah. 1 so here. Yeah. Could also like build a pair around the extra 5 around the 4-4-4. So yeah, there's great options there, but that would also result in me discarding the 4-mon to like get into Tenpai, which is why I didn't want to do that, because I thought the 4-mon was like really dangerous at that point. Like pretty much like every tile in the Pinzu suit is like gone, and then a lot of the Sosu tiles are also gone. So like anything left is going to be like really dangerous. All right. Anyone want it? No. Okay. I think this is a good spot for a pawn. We're not gonna chi that one though. Probably keeping the Sancho was actually better, slightly. But I like this potential over here. For like me getting like a 5, then that could like upgrade into a San Menchan or something. Or I could just get that. I have small dreams, so I'm not gonna go for the Sanshoku. 2-3-4 Sanshoku, or this is just definitely not gonna happen. Definitely not. We're just gonna cash out our red 5s and leave. San Menchan plus pawn, red dragon pawn. That's it. If we get into Tenpai the 2-5 so, we're just gonna wait on the 3 set of weight, San Menchan. When faced with SSK and just winning, just win. Indeed, that's the way. Oh yeah. I also forgot that the 7-pin is the Dora, so this also waits like on another Han. Ooh. Oh no. Hold on. I'm crazy, dude. I'm crazy like that. Yeah, I knew. I do, yeah. Come on, guys. It's fine. The tiles are fine. Get this 3 Han. It's Sushi. It's Sushi. It's fine. It's Sushi. Sushi's always safe. Hold on. Huge! That is absolutely huge. I got the Riichi stick too, so it's basically like I got a 40 fu there. Damn, I'm good. That was scary. I could have gotten super punished by that, but today, I guess today we're just like living dangerously. Today we're just like being super aggressive and it's like working out. Which I'm okay with. I like playing a little bit dangerous sometimes. I'll try and like go for a Tanyao as much as possible here. The spirit of Akagi has possessed you. Yeah, well, maybe. Yeah, just don't care about no, whether you live or die, right? The ones that live are the ones that push through to the end, something like that. Not caring about whether they live or die. Kage's cool. Ooh, Dora. Kage's cool. Yeah. Did tell you guys that I'm This is either Tanya with a Dora or it's a Sean Porn with a West. Yeah. Told you guys watching Gintama on the side a little bit. Like now that the collab has been out. Getting ready. Getting my cultural zeitgeist up. Cultural points up, I mean. I like the dog. The dog is cool. I'm on like episode 12 or something. Oh, hey. We got it. See, this is a great plan. I didn't even think I was going to get a Mangan. But maybe I will. Yes. Sarahada? That doesn't sound right. Sarahadu? Was it Sarahada? Or something like that. I forgot its name. Sadaharu. Okay. Sadaharu. Yeah, that was it. Haru. I remember. It had Haru in its name. And I remember this because it's my favorite character. So from Uba Musume. Haru Rada. And also Haru just means spring, and I just know that. Toy, by the way? Wouldn't it be crazy if we got Toy? If I pawn the 4 though, somehow, then I'm actually just gonna switch to Ordeon Menwait. Yeah, sure. This is fine. Oh, sure. Yeah. Roll 7,700. It's like, huh? Oh, wrong. Thanks for the... What a homie, man. What a homie. He's, this guy, he's got points to burn, man. He doesn't care. Phew. Pushing for Saint. We're actually like... Yeah. Actually, he's further ahead of me. I just got back, alright? I just got back to the starting point. I had a delayed start here. Okay, but I'm gonna catch up soon. I had 2 third places, you know. I don't think they were like crazy bad. I think one of them was bad. Maybe one of them was bad. I think I got bailed out on one of them. The other one, well, you know, maybe I made some small mistakes. Okay, I'm going to cut eeny meeny miny 3-so. Yeah. Then if I get the 5, I guess that's better? No, well... Not really. Not really. The 6 actually might have been... I don't know. It's tough. I'm probably good at Riichi. On the south, he has no Dora. Probably. I'd be very shocked if he had any Dora. He could have like some red 5s, I guess. I feel okay cutting the 7-pin. But yeah, if I kept that 6-7, then I would have had yeah, I would have had the Pinfu. That's why I was hesitant to say that the 6 keeping this extra 7 mile was the right move. Jinitsu would be crazy, dude. Jinitsu would be insane. Or Honitsu, yeah. Half flush. 7 mon. Okay, so now this is okay. This is a Ryankan waiting on 5 or 7. Especially since the 5s are like mostly dead. So another way I could have done it was I could have like just cut the 8, which is probably safer. 9-pin here. Then the 1-pin, probably keep the south for a bit. Okay, never mind. Never mind, change course. I have 3 Ryankan though. This sucks. I have to fill in all these Ryankan. These 2-side close weights. Hey Kevin Ausler. Got my first Yakuman yesterday. Congratulations. After a con. Nice, nice. It would have still been 13 Han. Pog. Alright, Pog champ. Sick. First Yakuman this week too. How long have you guys been playing? I didn't get my first Yakuman until like, you know, like way into me playing Mahjong. It took a long time. Maybe, yeah, maybe like over a year in or something. Maybe it wasn't that long. Maybe I'm exaggerating. I actually don't remember when my first Yakuman was. Yeah, you know what? I actually remember getting a Suanko when I was playing Silver, so I'm full of shit. Okay. Come on, Tubin. Must be annoying that my first Yakuza was at the EC table in Yakuza 7. No! No. Does Yakuza have like a Yakuman counter? Does it keep track? Does it save a screenshot? Oh no. 2 months? Okay, that sounds about right. A couple months to play, you get your first Yakuman. Why is everyone getting these Yakuman? I've been playing for like a while. You know, I've been streaming this game for a long while, and I haven't gotten a Yakuman on stream. I've gotten some like other Yakuman in other locations, just not on stream. For some reason. How many games have I played on stream? I played a lot of games, you know. Alright, well. Here we go. May the luckiest person or dog win. Three-way Riichi fight. Anyone want to join? Want to call the draw? Yeah, we're really all in here. I'll say the funniest part of like the poker tournament that I went to, like was like there was like this one point where what was it? I had ace 4 I like raised with it. It was like ace 4 suited, and like some other guy called, and there's like a frickin' like he kept betting and betting, and I had like I started off with a pair of 4s, but then like a jack and a king like came up, and I'm like, oh fuck. And then he basically like put me all in, just like for $1,000, you know, put 1,000 on this if you know, if you think it beat me, and like I just like I was like so mad. Just like, oh man. I hate being in this spot. I had to like call it my weak ass pair. But then I'm like, I've been wanting to play. I want to play poker, man. I want to play this hand. I want to actually do something. And you know, if I fold here, I'm just gonna like lose all my chips anyway, and like I have to rebuy, and that would suck. I don't want to rebuy. So I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna call. And he's like, yeah, good call. Good call. Good call. I had ace high, and I show him I have a pair of 4s, and then like this like old lady that was also playing with us just like turned over to me and like with her jaw dropped, like, huh? It's like, hey, you know, sometimes 4s are good. Sometimes, you know. You never know, right? You know, I need the money somehow. That's so fucking funny. Yeah. It is funny to see like other people's reactions to the dumb shit you do sometimes. Mahjong is definitely a more fun game, though. Playing at this poker tournament has only proved that to be not something I want to do like all the time. Huh, okay, this is actually, if I cut the 9, then I have like a really nice weight here. The problem is I have to discard the Dora no matter what if that happens. I might have. Nah, it wouldn't have any value though. Maybe Sanshoku, I guess. Or Sanshoku fit still. Yeah, sure, I guess I would have then. Poker is just aura farm in the game. Yeah. That's a good way of putting it. It really is, huh? Man, yeah, this dog is pretty good at Mahjong. I'm gonna have to like step it up a little bit. Turn up the juice. Tuso here. If I get this red dragon, it's over for you. Sure, I'll have Dora acceptance as well. And also 5, 6, 7 Sanshoku chance. We're not gonna pawn, by the way. We're not gonna pawn yet because this hand actually has decent potential to like win on its own, I feel, and like with some extra Dora, if I get the 6, around the 6. I genuinely do not know how to play poker. I don't think you're missing that much. It's fun. It can be fun in the right circumstances. It's also just like a lot of waiting around, and you know, if you're already playing Mahjong, you know, just play that. But you know, if you know people who play poker, You know, isn't a terrible game to learn. Oh yeah, it's just like a you know, don't get it twisted, right? Though, right? Like the comparisons to like mahjong and poker, right? Like poker is like definitely a betting game where there's like no there's no hiding the fact that it's a betting game, that it's like a money game. Like no one will pretend it's not. No one will pretend it's like actually like, you know, not gambling. I mean, like tournaments like, you know, that are like, yeah, you could say like maybe tournaments are like a different kind of gambling or like not gambling at all, is it, or whatever. But like, you know, all the like the terminology in the game and like the way the game like operates is like totally on like, you know, on the concept of betting money. And like betting fake money doesn't like, you know, it doesn't really break that illusion really. Well, for Riichi Mahjong at least, like there's definitely a lot of betting. There's definitely a lot of like gambling, people who gamble with Mahjong. But Riichi Mahjong has more also like people like pushing it to be more professional. And more like a sport. So like it's moving away a little bit from its like gambling roots. And it works totally fine with that. Like, you know, just like playing this game, like not even realizing that like you can equate these points to money at some you know, at some point. Just like, oh yeah, just like get the most amount of points. It still just makes sense. Even when you take away all the gambling away from it, you know. It's like it feels like on a fundamental level it works better. It's like a non well, not that it works better as a non-gambling game as opposed to a gambling game, but like it's more compatible with non-gambling than like these other gambling games might be. Mm-hmm. Heard it's non-existent in Korea because of its gambling roots. That's kind of what I heard too. Yeah, I have like no idea about the history of Mahjong in Korea. But I think it's a shame because it's a fun game. Well, the people who play it though, I know like the people who play it in Korea, they play Riichi Mahjong. Those are like the weebs. Like they're just like us. they're just like us guys, Koreans. They just play. They just like anime and gacha games. But yeah, well, I've never actually gambled with Mahjong. Yeah. Just like, well, I mean, the people I play with, like they're, it just like never comes up. Like it never comes up that like, hey, do you want to gamble? It's like, yeah, dude. It's like, no, we're just here because we like the game. We're just here because we think the game is just a lot of fun. You know, we're no one's here to make money or lose money. Yeah. So yeah, I actually just never had the opportunity, I guess. Here we go. This is pretty good. My club is too busy drinking boba to gamble. Exactly. Exactly. Ooh, okay. So 3-pin here. Don't really need a Tanya shape anymore. I believe in the last East. The East is out there somewhere. And then we could like, or we could also just discard it or discard the 9. At least Mahjong Soul and Riichi are localized to Korean, so at least it's gotta be popular with the younger players, yeah. I mean, maybe. I mean, it's certainly getting popular all across the world, you know. People all over the place are playing Mahjong. It's growing out here in the the States as well. I have to imagine people are playing in Korea. A lot of people. I mean, I do see like Korean names every once in a while. And definitely, like, you know, if you check the leaderboards, like some of the stronger names in the international server are Korean as well. Hey, Vinsung. Learned to play during my junior year of high school. Got in trouble with a few other friends because they thought we were gambling when there was no money involved. Yeah. Yeah. You know, that was me with like playing with you know, like yeah, there's this game called Puzzle Strike I played. It's like this board game. It's like a Dominion clone. It's a deck building game, but uses chips for the cards instead of actual cards, which means you could like put them in a bag and you could like mix them all around. So it was like for the ease of like, you know, shuffling them around, and also like you know, to have more tactile feel because it's like they're playing with like puzzle pieces and whatever. That game was fun. I used to play that like at my church. I went to church and I played that game. I used to play with the game with the other kids. But eventually the older people at the church didn't like it because they thought it looked like gambling because it's like it used a bunch of chips and stuff. So I wasn't actually gambling. It was just a normal ass card game. But you know, it looked too much like gambling to everyone else, I guess. Or to like one specific person. That was it. Yeah. Yeah. It was sad. It was sad to see it go. Oh, what is going on? I guess I could have cut this 9s also. And like maybe I would have gotten like a real tenpai, but I figured I don't have to do that. Do I want to cut the 3mon here? Suji to the Dora? I don't think I do. Oh shit. 7 so? 2-pin? 3mon? It might be 3mon. I'm gonna do 3mon. Alright, good. Good one. Oh, the 4mon was the Suji. Sorry, the 4mon was the that was the Tanya tile. I mean the Riichi tile. What am I saying? So the 4mon was 3mon was bad, actually. Whoops. Lost track of that. I just wasn't sure what was safe there. That was just a defensive error. But at least 3mon was safe against like the 2 people over here. This is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Just went like we might get 3rd again. I think well, yeah. Me folding in that way, like dealing to this guy, made it so that like I'm still in swing distance of like of getting first, and while also being safe against 4th place. So at least I have that. It does suck that I'm in 3rd though, unless I win. Yeah. Yeah, unlucky with the Ura, sure. Yeah, but there's ways that could have been like, you know, Mangan. Wonder if the 9 so would have been better. I'm curious like what like Mortal would think. I'm gonna do this. It's probably gonna be Tanyao again. But if I get the 2 so, then I could think of going some other direction. This guy's really pushing ahead. I should be careful. Just a little bit. I'll cut the 4 next time. Ugh. Playing a little bit too dangerous here. All my extra tiles are like really dangerous. Okay, I could cut one of them now. That'll be this one. Maybe if I'll get the 4 again. Also, maybe just getting Tenpai is also okay. If I get Tenpai for Ryomen weight. Oof. Is that Sumagiri? Dang. The Dora could kill me. The Dora could definitely kill me here. Also, this 3-so isn't even safe either. Chi into Tenpai. Let's do it! 2 Riichi 6 on the table, that makes it worth it. Sumo. What are you guys afraid of? What are you guys afraid of? Come on, just get Tenpai and win. Just get Tenpai and win, guys. It was Suji. Suji's always safe. Sushi's always safe, guys. The 4 came out. There's no way. They can't be one of them. Yeah. Yeah, I love this game. This game's so fun. Hi, Enzo, by the way. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hope you're having a beautiful day. And a great day. Or whatever. I'm doing alright over here. I mean, we could pawn. I don't think it's a great pawn. Not when, I would make my 7-8 Ryomen worse. Let's not do that. And, thank you anyone else just joining us. Eduardo, I see you. 4-pin, probably good. Alj. What's up? Pawn, and then now we're free to do anything we want. Got the red. I think someone might be waiting on it. Sure. I'll still keep this complex shape to win as fast as possible. If we deal in, we deal in. Just hopefully I don't deal into, like, I don't know, like a dealer Hanuman or something. Then I'll be fine. There we go. Just like that. Wait, is there a con on the board? Do I want a con for the memes? No. No, it's too much of a meme. We're not gonna con. We're not gonna do it. Hold on. Oh, fuck. That's not good. That means we're still playing. Oh. Well, at least we're probably gonna get second at the most, you know, at the least. Okay, it's fine. That was good run. Cut the 8-9 eventually. I think this is a good hand to just call pawn. We have a lot of nice pairs we can call with. Maybe Cheetoy? Oh. Oh no. Not Cheetoy, please. Anything but that. Oh no. No, not Cheetoy. Okay, it's not Cheetoy, guys. It's definitely not Cheetoy. It's definitely not Cheetoy. 7 pairs? No, we don't. It's Tanyao. Yeah. Okay, the problem with this Tanyao is that if I pawn the 8, then I'd have to wait on a, like a 4 or something. That would suck. So I'm probably gonna like wait on the Sozu instead. I think I'm okay with that. I think I might still just pawn to be Ishan 10. But in Tanyao. I think I like that better. I might have to worry about dealing it a little bit. Pawn? Okay. Okay. He was fine. He just wanted second. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Like, he could have, like, a really cheap hand that, like, I could still, like, deal into and, like, lose my first, but ended up working out. Let's go! Not too bad. Alright, how about one more? How about one more? One more game. One more game, and then I should, like, get back to work and, like, finish up my video and stuff. Yeah. I'm going through like so many phases of this video, just like recording and then rewriting and then re-recording, and then now I'm feeling like maybe I could just like cut like entire sections of this video and maybe it'll make my life easier. Maybe it'll make the video better. I don't know. All these writing stuff, writing problems. I'm a writer, but you know, I don't write all the time for a reason. It's hard. Writing is so hard, man. How do people do this stuff? I don't know. Maybe they don't. Maybe they just don't. Okay, cut the west here. Made YouTube videos for a few months and script writing was hell. Exactly, man. It's so tough. Yeah, I've seen like I haven't watched them, but I've seen like a bunch of like Final Fantasy 14 like videos on your channel, Bonesy. I bet those can get intense. There could be a lot of stuff to talk about. Oh. Now I'm afraid to cut the red and white. But I probably should just cut it right away, to be honest. Tough one. Okay, the white's safe at least. The west, they don't have the Yakuman because they discarded the west. So unless like they're pulling like the ultimate longest con, you know, so to speak, and fuck it, I'm the dealer. I'm gonna cut the red. All right, see. Fuck it, man. This hand is like starting to look good. I could get down and Peiko. That's 2 Peiko. You know, 1 Peiko, 2 Peiko. Oh, I guess Toy was also possible. I just nah. I don't think it's any good. But it might have prevented that, you know. What? He was actually waiting on the 8? Okay, he was like just waiting on that then. That was probably, he was waiting with 5, 6, 7. And he had White Dragon Tanki. So actually, if I Sakigiri'd the Tanki, the White Dragon, I probably would have dealt into that. Funny how that works. And then ended up waiting on the 5, 8 pin afterward. Huh. But it could have easily been the other way around, of course. You know, maybe they have like a 1/3 pin and then like a white dragon, then they draw like another 1 pin. Then they're waiting on you know, on Shampoo now. That's basically what happened like, you know, in the game before on this guy somewhere. One of us Shimochas. Ryan Peiko doesn't exist. He'll never come home. You know, just give it a rest, guys. Let it go. Gotta move on. You know, some things are just, you know, just have to move past these things. Not worth dwelling on. Okay. Do it like this. Maybe the 5. Actually, the 5 is probably better holding on to the 5. At least, like, if I build something around the 5, it's guaranteed to be Tanyo. Okay, that's just better. Yeah, we'll take it. Ryan Peiko is my high school crush. Ryan Peiko? Yeah, sure, yeah. Ryan Peiko, the more popular Ryan, as opposed to Ryan Shanten, who no one liked. Just like, please get out of here, Ryan Shanten. Yeah, still don't want that one. The Itsu is real, guys. The Itsu would be so nice. Even the 6, because the 6 is Dora. So it would be Itsu Dora no matter what. And then I could like Dama that. Missed the 5-6 Ryanmen. It's okay though. Oh? Alright, dude. If you don't want a Riichi, I guess that's more points for us. I mean, they have a nice lead, but it is... Well, that cough is killing me. But it's still the East round, so... You know... They're thinking, you know, if you can't Tenpai. Just gotta Riichi, man. Just gotta do it. Okay, so here... I'm gonna... go out of my way to cut the 5. Yeah, watch this. Because if I get the 7 Mon, then that's 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku, and then I can, like, you know, pivot around that. That'd be really cool. In fact, that could be, like, also Pinshu. It'd be Headless Anko. Oh, that would be really cool. Or... we could Riichi. Or we could Riichi with a Mordianmen 2-sided weight. Still pretty good. Yeah. Basically a double Riichi, yeah. Ponya! Ponya? Who's that? Thanks to Heloise. Heloise, what's up? Thanks for resubscribing for 2 months. Appreciate it. Ooh. I need to get my asthma medication up. Oh yeah, I need to like look up how to get insurance or something. I don't have insurance anymore. Dang it, I hate being American. Am I gonna deal in? Okay. We're fine. We're not gonna... Oh shit. Okay. We're not gonna deal in. Why do I keep drawing these scary tiles? Can I not draw anything scary? You know, can I just like draw a 6 or 9 so? tomato. Oy. Okay, thank God. Get me out of here. Can I get a nice cool Earth 3? Okay, no. Well, if it was Earth 3, it would have been a manga and I would have seen the animation. Okay. Interesting. Interesting hand. This is it's possible it could be a flush, but Tanya with Dora is also really nice. Still gonna like push in that direction for it could still be Tanya. Probably I don't really need the north that much. 3-pin. How much do I really care about this Tanya? Maybe a little bit. If I get the 4, I'll be really, really happy. If I get the north, I'll be like, okay. That's also pretty good. I think I'd actually prefer getting the 4-pin. So I'm gonna keep the 3. Alright, good night. Good night, Bonzi. Have a good one. Or are we keeping the north? If we keep the north, we get possible half flesh Honitsu. Since we have Sozu, we don't have any Monzu or Painsu blocks, so we can just discard all of them. Yeah, the 8-mon, man. I didn't realize the 8-mon was on me. This is just gonna be this is just gonna be a folderoni. Oh, what's going on? This is crazy. Yeah, I still need some more more shapes, but it's getting to the point where like a chi would make this hand like really nice, so I'm gonna cut the 4-mon. I considered cutting the 8-pin first as like Sakigiri, but actually I think I still appreciate that like it can like still help me if I get a pair. And like if I get the pair, I really don't mind using it, of course. That'd be worth just as much as the flush. Not as much as the full flush though. So Trishula, normally I could like discard the 8-pin like earlier. Than like me holding it like up till now. It's just like I would benefit a lot, like a lot. Like it would be efficient for me to like have the pair if I pair up the 8-pin. Like my hand could use another pair. So that's why I kept it. Because it still had benefit to me. If it didn't benefit me like that, if it just ended up being an exchange of pairs, then that's when I would have been like, I wouldn't really need it then. Okay. Sword buddies. Oh. Worked out. I mean, it wasn't much value, but this is a really tight game, so I think it was the right call. Okay. Alright. Today's games haven't been going that bad. I expected today's games to go a lot worse. Yep. We'll just need to concentrate a little bit here. This match is so tight that I think I'm actually... This hand isn't really developed very much. But I think I still want to pawn. I think I'll still pawn, like, immediately. Yeah, I'll even pawn that one. That's tough. This is a tough situation. If I build even like a just like another one Han hand, that'll give me like enough buffer. Like it'll give me like more of a buffer against like someone getting a manga on sumo, and then I get like fourth, 8,000 8,000 points down the drain. So not 8th place. Whoa. I'm thinking of like Mario Kart or something. Yeah, I think this is fine. Building another sequence is like... It would be really nice if I could build something around the 4-pin, especially with the 2-pin being the Dora, but... By the time I get something like that, I would also have to like discard like a 1-3 like in the middle of the game. Which is going to be like more dangerous than just discarding one tile. It'll come. It'll come. The green will come, believe. Pawn. Just like that. Oh, I just realized that I probably should have just cut the 6 right away. I was still thinking that like the upgrade of the 1-3 so getting the 1-3 so was possible. So that's why I kept the 6, but maybe that wasn't actually in hindsight, maybe that was wrong. Optimizations, you know, I'm in a good spot here, but like maybe I could have been in an even better spot like for longer. You know. Maybe I just got lucky. Love this Tuso though. This Tuso way is looking great right now. Is your Tenpai obvious because of 6-mon? I mean, at this point of, yeah, I'm 2 calls in. Like, one of them is a dragon. Like, I've refused a lot of different chi tiles. And, like, I've discarded a bunch of tiles as well. So, yeah. I think, like, if, you know, from the other players' perspectives, they should be thinking I'm in Tenpai. More like very, very, very likely to be in Tenpai at the very least. Yeah, because that's a thing, right? Discard, you know. Add the 7, the 3, 6. Discard the 4 a while back. The 6-mon also. Yeah, that worked out. Ooh, okay. Okay. This could be a fun hand, but probably just gonna be a normal hand. Oh man. Alright, let's dream a little bit. Let's dream a little bit. Abandon the sushi. No. No. Actually, I think this could be like a decent like flush hand. Like it's still early. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna do it like this. Am I thinking about the Yakuman a little bit, but actually I'm more thinking about the flush. I would really love some points. At this point, like, you know, like now that the danger's a little bit less, I've got building up a little bit of a lead. Just a little bit. Maybe I can use this leverage to actually, like, you know, get a bigger hand. Eastcon is here. We're not gonna do it right away. But maybe the next useful tile. If I get the south or west, then I'll probably do it. Otherwise, I'm okay with just discarding it. Maybe I should just do it right away though, so I can like easily chi. Yeah, cause actually, yeah, I don't want to discard it. All right, I'll con. I can miss myself. We can con here. Unfortunate, though. Well, luckily for me, though, the extra Dora isn't a Sozu tile. It's Possible they're not going for Sozu. It's possible this could still be in Itsu. The straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh man. What do I do? Now if I draw one of the pairs, I have to get rid of like another thing. Oh. Well, of course we're gonna go for the Yakuman if that happens. Of course. All right. Yeah. It's sad. It's so sad. But we have to do it. Why south over west? Because the south is more dangerous. I wanted to cut right away. It's this guy's wind. So, since I felt like more committed to winning this hand, I felt like just like discard the more dangerous one first. So we have a decent chance to also build a better weight here. Wait, how much is this? 2 Han, 3 yeah, this is a Hanuman already, so this is fine. We're already getting first if we win. If we win this hand. It's 18,000. Oh. Oh. Ooh. So you also had a Hanuman. What a coincidence. And a Hanuman for a much better weight too. Very nice. Well, that's what I get for the con, you know. That's what I signed up for. That would have been an interesting pawn, but I don't think so. I don't think we'll take it. That's a little bit too crazy for me. Do we want to go for the Honitsu again? If I get another east or north, I think we could do it. Plus, we have Toy potential. Maybe if the 5 comes out. So we want to be careful. We want to be crazy in the right ways. We want to be crazy in the ways that will actually give us like the best first chances. I'm not sure like that pawn was probably a little bit too hasty. We have like better possibilities. I mean, that was unfortunate though. That was really unfortunate. 3-pin cut there. Where the 3-pin deal in. Well, I wasn't gonna fold, you know, even if I knew that goes in temp, I wasn't gonna fold anyway. All right, well, if we have this 6-7, then we'd rather just build a normal hand, I guess. It's getting a little bit late. Can't win funny hands while I'm watching. Indeed, Andre. Indeed, you've cursed me. Oh no. 1, 3, 4. What are the chances of waiting on another 2? Then it would be 1, 3, 3, 4, 4. That'd be wild. I'm gonna keep this. Yeah. I'm gonna cut the 9 so I can have an upgrade potential for Tanyo. Okay, there it is. There it is. It worked out. Maybe it could work. Ooh. The last time with pulling the 1-mon going on a 4-7 Nobutan would have been a good call. It would have made my hand less value because my hand was closed. That was a closed Honitsu, so yeah, I wouldn't have gotten the Hanuman. And a lot of the 4-mon were cut anyway, so it wouldn't have been that much better weight. Maybe not even. Oh my god. Don't do this to me. Okay. Nice sumo. Good sumo. Making it harder for me. What unfortunate circumstances. Maybe I should have played better in the other games so I wouldn't have all those third places. Alright, let's go for another flush. Why not? If the 8 so comes out, we're gonna chi. If the 7 so comes out, I don't think we chi. If the 6 so comes out, we chi though. The 6 or 8. 6 or 8 or... Let's see, 3 so? 3 so is also good chi. Anything to like get rid of my edge weights. Or we can just make a normal hand and then like get a Dora. And yeah. That could also happen. We're not going to cheat a 7. I've already decided that. I think cheating a 3 or 8 or 6 might still be good. I'm still not cheating that. Okay, so now I have to really decide. I mean, this could still be Itsu, so I think I'm still okay with that. And then if I get the green, then I'm definitely just gonna cut the 5-6. 7-8, 79, 4-5-6. And then Pinfu. And the 4-7 mon. These aren't any value to me, so they don't give any foo. Ooh, wow. Okay, so 2 so's are like completely walled off. 3 so doesn't actually help me much anyway. It kind of, I mean, yeah, it doesn't really help me much. I think the flesh is just like completely dead. Because like with all the 7s and 2s gone, it's gonna be really tough to build anything. Ipeiko? Okay, there is one shot that I get this flush though. If I get the 8, like right away. Okay, GG on the green, but if I get the 8, then this is still good. Otherwise, I'll just go for Ipeiko Dora. Shit. I might have actually cheated that. I might have actually cheated that. I don't know. It was kind of close in my head. Kind of close. I was thinking about it. I would have appreciated more time to think about that one. What's that? 9-pin cut? 9-pin pawn? Well, we gotta push. We gotta push, and still don't have tenpai. This is my problem. I'm just not getting tenpai. That's what my problem is. How do I solve this problem? I just need to draw better tenpai. K10. Let's win. How about we just win instead? There's still 1-7 so, okay? Believe there's 1-7 so still out there somewhere. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. We have to move. Besides, the 3-pin was cut earlier. He didn't cheat that one. Damn it. Oh, God. We still got some time. It's South 3. It's South 3. Treating like it was all last, bro. That deal on the Hanuman just so it hurts so bad. And now we just have an ordinary hand. Where's the value? Itsu again? Itsu again? There's Ryaku that just like always rears its ugly hit shadow and then just never actually appears. Except that one time. I'll like move towards a Tanyao. Other than that, it could still be a Tanyao. 2-3-4 Sanshoku is also possible. You know, if you squint hard enough. Okay, now it's like really possible. Look at the extra 4 here. I'm not gonna go for the 7 pairs. I think there's more value in like waiting on this like Tanyao with a Dora. I just need to draw the Dora first. Have you considered simply getting Tenho? Oh no. Oh man. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, thanks. Okay, 2-pin. Fuck Itsu. Let's just get Sanshoku with Dora. Sanshoku with Dora, Tanyao. Sanshoku, 2-3-4, 2-3-4, 2-3-4. I'll still keep the 8 though for a bit. Be really funny if I get the 3-so first somehow. I'm just not getting anything, bro. Look at this Nagashi Mangan. Hi. Hi, Say. New here? What's up? What's up? Glad to see some new faces. If you have any questions, I'm Rockstar. Play Mahjong. If you want any questions about like what's happening, never played Mahjong before or just started, I'm here to answer anything. I'm also open, you know, to talk about more advanced stuff too as well. If that's your thing. What is this? Okay. Still gonna keep though. This Dora potential. This Dora potential would be great. What's happening is he's getting his ass kicked. Shh. No, that's not what's happening. That's not what's happening. They just forgot to add a 0 here. Yeah, it's a glitch. It's a known glitch in the game. Right now it should be 64,000. Yeah. I feel like Mahjong still gives you more dead hands compared to Riichi City. Yeah. So, you know, if anyone has anything to doubt about like Mahjong, like Soul, like or, you know, platform. Ooh, wait. Watch this. This is a gamer move, alright? There's 2 3-so lefts. We're going for it. Sanshoku, baby. Sanshoku. Oh, you're Japanese. Hello. Konnichiwa. Or ohayo. Right. Good morning. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Mahjong は私の一番好きゲームはゲームです。すみません。 What? What is this? No, Suji. Suji's fine. Suji's fine. Play on Tenno. If you're a paid member, you get a free Yakuman each week. Okay. I didn't know that. Come on, Sanshoku, Sanshoku. Koi. Sansu wa doko? Doko desu. Doko desu ka? Alright, well. Where's that Chiho, man? Alright, that's not... We missed it. Alright, we missed it again. Damn it! Need to hit it again more. Let's look at this guy. Just going draw on the first turn like he isn't in first place. Or like he's in first place, yeah. Yeah, we're still in it. We still could win. Maybe I should have kept the 9 for Kokushi for 6 times. Yeah. I'm not really sure what to do here. I might cut the 1 too. And like try and force a flush. Honestly, like this hand just isn't exciting, you know? Yeah, I'm just gonna cut the 2 at this point. We'll try for a flush, maybe for 7 pairs. Cut the 6 eventually. Killing Kokushi? Yeah, Kokushi. Kokushi, shinda. It's dead. Okay. Okay. Alright. Feeling lucky, guys? Chi Toitsu. 7 pairs. We could do it. Formon. With I guess the hand could still be Honitsu also. That's also fine. Riichi. It wasn't meant to be, guys. It just wasn't meant to be. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We got 4 pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta be a little bit brave. I have nothing left to lose. I need to win this. I think it's okay for me to keep 1 unsafe pair. Full sending for a Chitoi isn't going to help me against a Riichi. I'll just pick any tile that hasn't been discarded yet. Oh my god. No. No. Oh, it's over. It is so over. Oh no. Okay. Only 10 more orphans. Only 10 more orphans. We could do it, guys. Yeah. So a manga on direct hit is actually good enough. 456 Sanshoku is on my watch. It could be 456 Sanshoku, Dora pair, Dora triplet. I don't know. Maybe we'll get lucky. Ipeiko. I probably still want to like try and force Tanyo here. That extra Han might really come in handy still. We'll also keep the Dora. Tuso. Okay, that's actually fine. That's totally fine. I'm actually not being sarcastic. I think this is actually fine. Because, like, the 9-mon is stopping us from getting, it was stopping us from getting Pifu and Tanyo. But now we still have both, even we have 3010. Wait a minute. Tanyo, Pinfu, Ipeiko, Dora. That's enough. Okay, I'm gonna cut the Dora now. The problem is that if we're in 3010, we can't get the direct hit wrong. Yeah, Mentan. Oh, okay. Tanpin, Ipeiko, Dora. Yeah. So we need to build around this 6. Oh, should I just cut the 7-8 now then? Yeah, I should probably just cut the 7-8 now. I need to build around the 6 for this direct hit. Shit, yeah, I'll do it. Because even if we get the 6-mon, or the 3-mon, or the 9-mon, like, none of those are good. I'm gonna do it now. Do it now. Yeah, I mean, at this rate, we're probably not going to make it. Okay, there's a chance, though. You're saying there's a chance. The 7-so? 7-so would be Pinfu, which would be enough for the direct hit Mangan. If we need to get the 7-so first. If we get it, if we get the 3 or 6-mon first, we have to Riichi and hope we get a Suji trap or something. I don't know. It's gonna be like, it's not gonna be good. Like, this guy has no incentive to do anything besides folds. Like, he's not getting his second place. He's too far away. He doesn't have any Dora. Fuck. Is this really how it ends? I'm not gonna Riichi. I think Riichi is just the wrong play. Fuck. Or maybe I should have Riichi'd. You know, it could still have been a Hanuman. So, like, Riichi, Sumo, Ipatsu, Dora, Ipeiko. That's a tough one. I'm not sure, you know, what to do there. Because the other way I was looking at it was like, okay, maybe we get a 5? Really, that's my only out there. I would have to get a 5 to like transform that back into Pinfu, but I think that's also 3010. I think that's still 3010. Okay, yeah. So I think that was just over. Yeah, I had to Riichi. Oh well, good game. And you know, let's see. I don't trust Mako for when it comes to all last decisions. I just don't. It's just, well, we all knew, you know, we're never gonna fold this. We were never gonna fold this. It was fine. But also, we don't really approve of the con. Okay, sure. Okay. In hindsight, I didn't actually need the con when I got to this point. You know, if I knew that I didn't need the con. But I wanted to keep the possibility for the Yakuman too, you know, for the hype. So maybe this was my own undoing, you know. I just gave this guy like 2 extra Dora or something, yeah. So, you know, you could argue that. Still though, at this point, yeah, we're just gonna deal in. Oh well. Don't con. Con responsibly, guys. Don't be like me. I don't know. I felt like it was still reasonable. Still reasonable in the sense that you still want to maximize your chance of getting Yakuman, which I do. I'm willing to lose a couple points here and there if it means like you get Yakuman every now and then. Sure. All right. Well, we're kind of back where we started anyway. We had just kind of a watch stream. It's like a minus 100 points. Not too bad. Not too bad. Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate everyone showing up. Appreciate all the new faces saying hi as well. You could follow me on Blue Sky or something. I've like very rarely post on Twitter anymore. Yeah. Well, anyway. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Remember to like and subscribe. How about that? It's been a while since I said that. Yeah. Like the stream if you enjoyed the stuff. All right. Thank you. Anyway, let's see. Is there anyone on Twitch that we could raid right now on Twitch? Let's see. Anyone playing Mahjong? Icy Phoenix is playing Mahjong. Yeah, sure. We'll raid Icy. Start raid. Wait, how long has he been? Yeah, he's fine. He's not ending the stream immediately. I hate it when that happens. It's like, oh, every time. Drop in, drop out. All right, whatever. Thanks, everyone. Bye.